Uh-oh, right in front of us. Should be southeast down the road. It looked like 3 contacts or so. Del J's down.
Are you fucking serious again?
I'm dead.
There is also.
I'm down over here. Opposite the truck. Need a medic. Need anyone? Pull. Thanks. Hello? Amigos. Hey, if a medic isn't available, just pick up the casualties if they're in. Tristan, are you getting people?
Yeah, it's all weird over here. You can't really lay down. If you lay down, it'll get back up again.
Hello? Hello? Hi. Yeah, careful. I don't know if those contacts got dealt with.
Yeah, we dropped 2 of them. I don't know if there's more though.
Hmm.
Any surviving 1-2 members, be advised, platoon HQ is gone, so we're trying to figure out who's going to lead the survivors. If you're on a black screen, quit, rejoin. If you've got the overview screen or you're in the helo, just wait to see if you can get offloaded. If it doesn't work, you could always relog as well.
Shit. Yeah.
Literally like a
So, Tristan, you just for a second turned into error no unit. And then, like,
Is
we're just some native.
anybody in 1-2 still up? Not dead?
So, Satan
I
is
mean,
not
like,
dead,
you know,
dead. Tristan is not dead. We're just both down. And the enemy has line of fire on both.
copy that. Eric's still up. I'm working with the fusion. We're trying to work something out.
Alright, you working out, platoon?
No, I'm not on platoon right now.
Oh, you're just working out.
Yeah, it's just me and diffusion. That's it.
If the 2 of you are still up, go ahead and jump on platoon, because I'm back at base, dead.
Yeah. That's good. We're going to throw smoke behind us to the northwest and then withdraw that way to the trees. Ready?
Hello? Hey, if the medic is, it can hear my voice right now, be careful reviving either myself or Tristan. Enemy has a line of fire on both our bodies. Just heads up.
I'm gonna try to get Sully here.
Definitely, pop smoke when you try and get Tristan or myself.
Lane for Eric.
Let me get Sully for some reason.
Joe, can you make sure diffusion gets Satan and whoever is still there that isn't dead?
Yeah, Tristan is down. I'm a little bit closer to
Alright,
them.
roger that. Good work.
Alright, looks like we got pretty good, smoke cover.
I'm gonna get Tristan, then I'll get Satan, and then I'll try Sully again. So I wasn't able to get Sully for some reason. Something's going on. If you got
Eric,
survivors
see if you can
back
get
at
his
base, I
truck
think
in
we're gonna fall back too.
left 2.
What was that?
See if you can get the left 2 seat of this truck to get this body out.
Anyone else is here, V?
Yeah, if you're reviving Sully, just keep reviving him. The lead convoy vehicle's fucked. Like really fucked. We drove right into a forest.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. He,
Shit.
smacked into a tree or something.
Yeah, Delta got killed, so instant death inside the vehicle, which sucks. You all fit in this truck?
The other truck looks a little bit better. Actually, probably say
This
both.
truck, the hull and wheel are red.
Yeah, on the other side, on the far side of this truck, the wheels are both blown. Alright, guys, let's try and maintain, let's try and not stay too close to the trucks and spread out because of that, whatever those are. I think they're more... 1-2 Alpha, who's alive?
I believe just me.
It's Thor?
Tristan.
Tristan. Oh, you're not in Alpha. You're in Bravo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got my bad.
The diffusion, did you check the other truck?
Tristan, are you all by yourself?
I do believe so.
Alright. Okay, you're right over there. Alright. So, Sully or Thor? Are either of you guys still...
I'm at base.
Sorry, was that Sully or Thor? I don't know either of your voices.
That was Thor.
Okay. Sully?
Sully's still up.
I'm with Nimble and all them.
Hey, Tristan, let's go down to the...
There he is. Oh, we got 2 more.
Get in. Hey, Nimble, you can kick it off.
You guys are taking the other truck?
Yeah, I'll see what diffusion's doing.
Survivors to 1 Mike, we're stepping off.
This one, Mike, we've just loaded up into trucks and we're on the way. This one, Mike, we've recovered 2 of the trucks. Over. This one, Mike, are you guys in a vehicle or are you on foot?
One Mike, we're moving in on foot.
Roger that. If you want to stay at the base, we can work out an order for another off-road, and then we can proceed out in another 3-truck column. Actually, how many survivors do you have? I have, I think 5 or 6 slots left in this off-road.
One Mike, we are 5 survivors.
Copy that.
1-2, when Mike, be advised we are on the road north outside of the airfield heading towards AGM Marina.
Copy that. We should be inbound shortly.
Eyes on when Mike.
All stations, can you guys advise your guys in the truck to stop whenever they see you? I'm not on comms with any of them.
I'll
Slow
stop
down,
off-road.
Nimble.
Pile in, I guess. We'll go back and pick another fight if everybody wants to. Does anybody have any objections to continuing the fight?
This is 1-2 Alpha on platoon. Who's going to be our new platoon? Not an objection, just a question.
This one, Mike, doesn't matter to me. Whoever wants to take the job.
I'll be. Are we going to get another
Aisle.
I think we're all, unless anybody's back at base, I think we're all loaded into the 2.
Okay, I don't have a GPS or rangefinder, or whatever else 1-6 carries.
I think it's inconsequential for the time being.
Can we get a mark on the map where we got ambushed at last time? I think we got ambushed at approximately outside Camp Rogan.
Roger, that's that ambush marker, whoever put that up, that's roughly the area. Me and Eric engaged some hostiles that were in the woods to the east, northeast of that position. We eliminated a couple of them, and then we fell back, so we never seen enemy enemies there earlier when we were gathering up the truck, so it might be clear for now.
I have a hunch
Probably want to
that there
advance with caution.
Alright, I'll
might be a few enemies in the woods. Let me see.
let's- Can you mark it on the
North of the ambush point.
Okay, I've marked a new dismount point. So we'll dismount there and move cautiously up to Camp Rogaine.
1-2, be advised we are in the process of basically getting squared away with our new HQ, and we're going to go back to Rogaine and take the fight to those guys. Be advised, Alpha Team is led by Lane again. Satan is going to be acting as platoon lead.
This one, Mike, on the move.
It's 1-6 to 1.
Well, Mike, send it.
Do you have a GPS unit?
Negative, I do not.
Alright, I'll just rely on the squad leader.
Nimble checking in on platoon.
1-6 confirmed. Hey, Diffusion, can you invite me to the headquarters group?
Roger, you should just be able to click on the group and, yeah, there you go.
Out there.
Wait, you invited me. Just click on the group and hit join.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 1-6 to all stations. Make sure the driver of the lead vehicle knows where to stop. So Craig, please inform Nimble when he's close to the dismount.
Nimble, that's GPS.
Alright.
Yeah, lead vehicle is approaching dismount.
Tail vehicle is disabled. Or dismounted.
Alright, 1-1 is going to take point, 1-2 is going to be following up. We're going to move up to the edge of the tree line, and then we're going to move up to Camp Rogaine, clear that, and then we'll use that as a base of operations to continue with our objective. Objective remains this. 1-1, send it up the chain.
One more
Ready to
copy.
move.
1-2, solid copy.
So I got to go into the headquarters to get whatever my little hands wanted. All set? JK, Craig just gave it to me.
Squad's ready to
1-1 moving out.
No, it's fine.
One mic moving with 1-1.
1-6 following up on 1 mic. 1-2 move out.
One, two, moving.
Good formation. 1.
1-1 moving to enter the main south entrance.
This one micro game looks clear.
It's 1-6 back. Understood. Just let's be thorough. Don't want to get caught with our pants down. All stations proceed to clear camper.
1-1 clearing main structure. One two is coming in southwest entrance. 1-1 is cleared main barracks.
Nimble's on the way to you, Satan. What the hell is Nimber?
Type.
1-2 all stations. Small prefabs have been cleared on the southwest side.
The Saint did diffusion on.
Suffusion.
So how do I actually set up a patrol base?
You have to be in the platoon leader slot.
And we don't have one of those today.
I think we were going to try to set up the patrol base further south, but we got ambushed on the way there, so.
1-2 all call signs. We're providing security on western and southwestern entrances.
Well, yeah, we don't have any 1-5.
Copy that. 1-2, 1-1 holding south main entrance.
We could just clear the area and then I can deploy it later or something like that and
Try to
figure
unite
something out.
southeast.
Still lots of stuff to clear in the forest to the southeast and stuff, and down at the lighthouse at Camino firing range.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright.
1-6 to all stations. I've marked a series of objectives on the map. We're going to move through the forest along the northeastern coast of the island. And we're going to try and scout out that small compound to the northwest of Camino Firing as a possible location for the origin of those contacts. 1-1 to assemble at the northern part of the base. 1-2 will be following.
1216.
1-6.
16, there were contacts spotted on post PB phase line green marker on the hill where the radio tower was, patrolling along that hilltop essentially.
Understood. Were they at the radio compound or were they close?
Where?
Bearing 122. That lone tree on the hill.
Marked fire team.
Those people under it, or the Brussels of the wind?
Thank you for the Brussels.
Looking clear to me.
It's 1-6. I'm not seeing any contacts.
Contact bearing 180 far enemy fortifications. Looks like 2 times HMG.
I don't know if you know
Ah,
it,
that it
but
certainly is. Interesting.
you guys don't have to stand right on top of each other.
Oh, well, you see, we do if we want to deploy bipods.
It's a little too far and a little too heavy for us, given our strength tonight, so let's just continue with the scouting mission and mark that up for next Thursday or next Sunday. Alright, all squads assemble in the base. We're going to move out northeast. Do SLs
1216 negative. Send last.
We're going to assemble in the north of the base and move out with our initial objective of scouting the compound. That's concerned. Anyone have eyes on where that
That was a mortar.
Keep moving, Bravo.
1-2 all call signs. Negative on splash.
understood? 1-1.
You're not?
Negative 1-1 does not have eyes on.
1-1, are you assembling in the north of the...
Roger 1-1 moving there now. One two standing by on northern exit. 1-1 in position.
Understood. 1-1, you're clear to move out. 1-2 will follow.
One moving out.
Third time's the charm.
So they say.
One Mike's moving with
Shit,
1-1.
nope, not my turn. I almost just instinctively followed people.
Okay, group calendar.
Alright, 1-2, clear. We're
1-2
gonna try and
on
keep
the
a good.
move.
We're gonna try and keep a good spread because of those mortars, but we're not gonna try and get too far away from each other because of the force.
One one's approaching a good position for Overwatch. On his eyes on objective. Scanning. One two has eyes on off-road, bearing 220 in this little valley.
Roger, that off-road is 1-6 Actual's truck from the convoy earlier. It's pretty badly damaged. Got 1-6's body in it.
Added the small compound or the firing range.
Alright, let's make
I see
our
a group of pixels moving.
let's make our objective to recover that off-road if it's drivable.
Shot right out the driver's seat and we went flying.
Contact.
Are you serious? Is that why it's all the way over here?
Infantry fire team bearing 120 fire,
Did you hear that?
moving north to south towards the road.
Who's reporting?
Right off. No wonder he just...
It's 1-1. Reference, they are halfway between the Camino firing range and the marked position.
I see at least one guy by the houses bearing 120 further out.
Further out, whereabouts?
He's like on the horizon.
Alright,
on the-
let's
on the
get
ridge line.
1-1, moving out on point, along the marked path towards the scouting.
1-1 copies.
Yeah, at least two guys there. Hold on. Like bearing 121 from my position. Probably a couple kilometers out or something. I see two. One can't make out his weapon, the other looks like he has an AT weapon.
Yeah, Nimble, I see those guys that you're talking about. They're sort of in between the range and the scouting compound.
if they're on the horizon. There's a couple of
Oh.
houses on their coastline.
Oh, okay, behind the firing range.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about.
1211, message. Okay, let's go ahead and move it. Send it 12. 1112, what's your, correction, 12 to 11, what is your current position? One two, I believe 11 is just northwest of your position, reference the rocks.
I forget.
Yeah, he's just behind us up there, 340.
12 copies. 12 to 16, message.
1-6 back.
16, which team is on point?
1-1 will be moving out on point. 1-2 will be following and will be the support element.
12 copies.
1-1 are you on the?
Affirmative, 11 on the move.
Understood. 1 Mike, let's follow. 1-2, you're clear to move.
One two on the move. One six, be advised, 11 is diverting slightly from assigned path to move from cover to cover.
Understood. Just stick to the general course and you'll be fine.
It's 1 Mike to 16. If possible, on the return, we should attempt to swing by the ambush point and pick up the original trucks that we lost before we all got wiped.
Agreed. I'll need you to lead me to that since I wasn't there for the original.
I believe it's just northwest slightly of the dismount marker on the map. Also the ambush 1 point.
1-1 here is incoming mortar fire, no eyes on.
Understood. Keep the formation.
All units be advised, update 1-1 is moving down the dry river valley towards the skill position.
That 1-1 is correcting back to the marked path. Alright guys, we're getting close to the objective, so be prepared to take contact.
One halting the scan. 1211, we've lost you in the Forest Hills. We're pushing east-southeast online, trying to find you. Copy that 1-2. If you continue to head down the drop or the dried lake bed to the southeast, you'll find 1-1.
Squads, you are clear to mark your current positions on the
1211.
map.
One Mike, yellow smoke's gone up by lead's position. Over.
1-2 has eyes on yellow smoke to our northeast. 1-1 has contact mortar splash several hundred meters out. What was the bearing of that mortar? I didn't see. Contact enemy infantry bearing 145 from 1-2's position on the hill to the southwest correction of 1-1's position. Contact enemy technical bearing 130 medium range.
Take it we have no AT.
Negative 1-1 not carrying AT. Be advised, technicals approaching us.
Understood. That was doing the same path last Sunday. I wouldn't worry about it too much. We're gonna get into that compound, scout it out, and then pull back, try and recover the truck. 1-1, continue moving.
1-1 copy. One two one one. Be advised, you have an enemy fire team patrolling to the southwest of your current position, approximately 600 meters. Copy that 1-2. Thanks for the heads up.
What's the bearing?
I just hit to the south, 180. I'd say probably about 800, 900 meters out.
Yeah, it's kind of been pounding this whole time I've been here. I wouldn't worry about it.
Be advised, 1-1 is continuing to move towards the supported position. Scratch that,
This
give position.
weird diffusion. Do you see at bearing 121 that there's a downed contact there? Bearing 121 up by the lighthouse?
Yeah.
Weird. Alright, well, let's keep moving with our squads. 1-2 follow up. Contact.
One one has contacts to the southwest. Taking fire. 1-2 is going to try and engage that fire team.
Understood. Does anyone have eyes on that fire team?
1-2 did, but we lost visual. We know their general area.
Do you have casualties, 1-1?
Negative 1-1 green. Contacts for bearing 228 from 1-1 position. Reference top of the hill.
Alright, 1-1, move up the hill to the west, and let's try and support 1-2.
1-1 copy. 1-6 be advised, we believe they're at the fire team mark.
Whoa, they're shooting at me.
Hello.
All stations be advised, friendly's position at orange smoke.
1-2 is taking fire from unknown position further uphill to the southwest.
From 1-6's position, there's a contact bearing 212. Range approximately, I don't know, a couple hundred, maybe 400 or 500 meters.
Contact's just outside Camino firing range.
Contact bearing 220 on the hill overlooking the valley, firing down in 1-1's position. Unknown enemy element. One attempting to move the support but continuing to receive heavy fire. One was outside the scout position. Continuing to receive fire.
1-1, you are at the scout position.
That's affirmative, we're taking fire.
Understood. 1-2, move to scout position and support 1-1.
One two, 1-6, negative. We're taking fire from the hilltop overlooking this valley.
Understood. 1-1, can you break contact?
Affirmative, 1-1, try and get another angle.
Understood. 1-1, break
Another angle
contact
on these
if
guys.
possible and move up the hill. We're gonna support 1-2, and we're gonna try and break contact and then recover the vehicle. All stations, please mark your current position if you're static on the map.
This is 1 Mike to 1-1. Are you currently by orange smoke in the compound? Over.
That's affirmative, 1-1 is directly next to the orange smoke.
Okay, be advised you have close contacts to the south, at least one enemy within 100 meters advancing on your position up a small draw. Over.
1-1 copies, attempting to withdraw.
One, two, can you mark your station on the map? Oh, never mind, I see you.
1216, we are bounding uphill presently.
All stations, ceasefire, ceasefire, ceasefire.
1-2, be advised, 1-6 is moving to your
I'm hit.
position.
All stations, we may have been taking and receiving friendly fire here. We've got friendlies on yellow smoke that just went up.
One King, receive heavy fire, we have casualty.
On my copies. Are you still in the compound?
Negative, we're further down the draw, reference a lot of smoke.
All stations, mark your positions on the map ASAP.
Copy, eyes on white smoke. Also, we've got hostiles on your position.
1-2, Mike.
One Mike.
1 Mike, are you treating casualties on orange smoke?
Negative, not at the moment. That's a friendly position at the moment. I was just about to move to white smoke.
1-6 is
Support
treating
1-1.
a casualty at orange smoke. But up the hill.
Does anybody else need medical assistance?
Uh, 1-1 has a casualty. One is being pursued by contacts moving down this draw here.
Get to cover, get to cover.
Copy that.
Tristan's fucking dead.
Tristan! Tristan!
Hey, Satan, we were receiving indirect. It was,
Yeah, I saw that. Something
One Mike, I'm gonna
is
make
on
an
fire
attempt to
over
move
there.
to 1-1's position.
wait, one. We were taking indirect. It was dialing us in.
1 Mike to 1-1, I see orange and white smoke. Is that your current position?
No, no. Important, move back.
Affirmative, 1-1 is north of the white
I
smoke,
don't care about his gun.
further down the draw.
1 Mike copies, en route. One, two, do you guys have visual on the compound? Can I get some overwatch while I advance to 1-1's position? There may be still hostiles in the area.
1-2. 1-2. Try and get online and cover 1 Mike. 1-1, what's your
1-1 is
situation?
1 confirmed hostile kill. 1-1 pulling security at the rocks in the draw north of the position.
1-2, form up on position marked 1216.
1-2, 1-6, roger that, we're trying to get formed up here, break contact.
Understood. We're gonna try and cover 1-1, so they can link up with us. I'll change the mark. 1-2, move to rally point. 1-1, when you're able, move to rally point. One, two, rally point will be marked with orange smoke.
Orange smoke scene.
This is 1 Mike, 1-1 is online, green and ready to go.
Understood. 1-1, move to rally point. 1-2, provide
Copy that,
overwatch for
1-1 attempting
1-1.
move.
No. I'm lagging so bad.
Sorry, we got 10 around. Signal is red. One, two, all stations currently rallied, watching west, southwest. 1-2, all stations be advised, suspected contact remaining on the hill bearing 220 southwest of Rally Point, approximately 500 meters. So, how are we doing for rounds?
I have the box for my son that's I couldn't finish building.
How are you doing?
Looks like I'm doing pretty good. I think I have like 5 mags or so.
1-1, what's your sit rep?
Belt full, soul.
Perfect. 1-1 approaching rally position.
Alright, 1-2, you're gonna lead us to the technical where the original 1-6 died. 1-1 will follow up. So form up and prepare to move out.
1216. We are amber MO. We are black and on status, and we have green equipment.
I was gonna say, he's standing right between me and enemies.
Understood, we're gonna just finish up and break contact. If we can recover the vehicle, we'll try that. If not, we'll just move back to Rogan and then back to our vehicles.
The parts are just west of the firing range.
1216, solid copy. Interrogative, are we trying to recover the vehicles further to our south or the ones we already passed?
Not to the south, to the ones we already have. Yeah, the ones we've already passed, sorry. One Mike, can you aid 1-2 in navigation?
Hey, Jeremy.
This one, Mike, the vehicle that we already passed is badly damaged and non-recoverable. It's not going to have any wheels on it.
Understood, then we'll
that
just,
was the vehicle that I crashed in.
Understood, we'll just move back to Camp Rogaine, then back to the vehicles.
The one that holds the
So,
1-2.
There are some vehicles possibly at the dismount point to the south if we wanted to investigate that, including the civilian Zamek that we had earlier, but the status of that one's unknown right now.
We're a little short on time. It's already 10 o'clock, so I'd like to finish things up so people can get off.
1-2, all stations. Be advised there's also contact suspected in the area near that convoy position. Additionally, smoke seen on that location earlier.
Understood. We'll just go back the same way we went to Camp Rogaine, and then to the vehicles.
1-2, solid copy.
1-2.
Contact infantry fire team side bearing 120 range medium.
Alright, we're gonna break contact. 1-2, move out.
1-2 on the move.
Yeah, that makes sense.
1-1, follow up.
On 1 copies, moving out.
I may have lost him.
It's alright. It's alright, just, we can follow this road if you're, lost. Or call to your, lead.
I just couldn't find where they are. They were right in front of us.
Ah, good job.
I couldn't see the other guys. I know how to get back to the road game.
It's a status on.
It's pretty messed up.
Well, try and recover it anyways. Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Just have to take the truck back to the 2 trucks that we took earlier back to Stratus Air Base.
Yeah.
Got enough room for everybody anyway.
It's up the hill from your diffusion.
1-2 has reached Camp Rogaine. Only 1 also entering Rogaine now.
1-6 copies. 1-6 and 1 micro investigating the truck. Determined it was definitely unrecoverable.
1216 message.
1-6 back.
16, do you know what the status on the vehicles that got smoked outside of Rogaine would be?
Not sure what vehicles you're talking about. You mark them on the map.
1216. I'm unsure of the exact position, but that was the second convoy that got ambushed.
Our remaining
We recovered those.
two off-roads are west of the platoon rally point on the map at the dismount marker.
Yeah, no, we recovered those other two off-roads. When we after we got ambushed for the second time and headed back to base, those were the vehicles we drove back. All right, let's get
12, solid copy.
All right, 1-1. When you're ready, move out to the dismount point, and 1-2 will follow.
1 copies, preparing to move. 12, solid copy. One is moving out.
It's good if you. 1-2, you're clear to follow up.
Roger that. 12's on the move. One is now at the dismount point.
Understood. Pull security until 1-2 arrive.
1211, we are approaching along the road on the right, the north side of the road.
All right, all stations mount up.
12 is on position.
Get that truck now.
There's room for one more in this truck. Or two more, actually. Stations, are your units
Fully
mounted?
standing. Did anyone see?
1-2's mounted. 1-1 mounted.
Alright, very good. Just follow me back to the... Whoa!
One to all stations. Do we want to do any sort of debrief for this, or wait until sometime we can talk with Bell?
Say again?
This is 1-2. Interrogative. Are we going to debrief, or do we wish to wait for Del J?
I haven't heard anything from Del J. 1-1 or 1 Mike, have either
No,
of
we
you
should
heard
probably debrief it out of debrief it out, and we can just do like a local direct debrief kind of thing. Just do a quick little
Yeah, that's what I
after
was
action kind of.
that's what
1-1 concurs. 1-2. Conditionally agreed, as long as we just stick to what we did with the current leadership, because what we did the first 2 times is, I feel, not worth talking about without everyone there.
Roger.
Ooh.
Dude.
I don't know about that thing. Some driving skills.
I shouted Doot beforehand. It's Yeah, diffusion. I don't think I have access to any of the boxes, so I'll just plop it down in the truck.
Oh, the field command post is over there to the northeast. I think you should have access to one of those boxes. Depending on what position you're in.
No, I don't have access to any of that. Oh, that's weird. I can get into the
Yeah, just throw it in the truck or whatever box you can put it into.
Yeah, I threw it in the truck.
Somebody for this?
Alright, squad leaders, if you want to get your team leaders on platoon net if they're not already, that'd be...
Do you want to do this locally for everybody, since there's not that many of us?
Oh yeah, we could probably just debrief on local.
In the car, sir.
Alright guys, group up on me. We're gonna debrief. Okay, so we talked it over on Platoon, and we're only gonna debrief regarding events while I was the platoon lead. Since Adele isn't here, he can't talk about his, things that went down on his leadership. So this is my first time platoon leading. Uh, Definitely one of the biggest issues we had, which was 100% my fault, was 1-1 and 1-2 got separated as 1-1 moved into the compound that we were attempting to scout. 1-2 got engaged by some other contacts, and there was a pretty large gap between the squads. That's something we want to avoid in the future. That's something I should have managed better. I didn't really have a good knowledge of where my squads were. Yeah, I don't really have any particular criticisms for any of my squad leads. I think they did fine as far as I can tell. So I'm going to pass it down to the squad leads and one Mike. If they have anything to say, you have the floor.
Okay, so I'll go first. Lane for 1-2. Um, I can't fault you for the distance between the two squads, Satan, because once 1-1 was pushing down the hill, we went up on the crest of the hill to overwatch them, and then we saw contacts patrolling around to the southwest that eventually started to engage them, and we moved away from 1-1 to try and deal with that threat, so we got separated because of that. Whether or not it was tactically smart or not is debatable, but we didn't really take any casualties as a result. So I don't know what happened with 1-1 because
Yeah,
we kind of went downhill there.
We lost Tristan, but I think he was our only major casualty. 1-1. Did you guys have any major casualties? Like anyone actually died?
Negative. No one died. We had some people get incapacitated, but that was it. I think it was just incapacitated there.
Okay. You want to talk about how your part of the operation went? 1-1.
Yeah, that's correct. 1-1 actual here. We were pretty small element. We were just fire team size because we didn't get very many joiners. We lost one earlier there, so we were basically moving down to the draw to move up to the scout position. We started receiving that fire that 1-2 attempted to deal with. We attempted to crest our western hill to get eyes on, but we took heavy fire, so we continued to move down to the draw up onto the scout position. At the scout position, there was likely a fire team or a large element there because we started to take heavy fire from there before we withdrew. We took a casualty on our attempt to withdraw back down, and we used quite a bit of smoke there to mask our assault, and there was at least 1 or 2 enemy infantry that we killed there, but otherwise we didn't have eyes on the contacts in the compound.
Alright, one Mike, you have anything to add? Did I cut you off?
No, one Mike doesn't really have much to add.
Did I cut you off
got
there?
a bum ramp there with all the ambushes, so...
Yeah, this was a pretty rough op, and kind of sucked because I had a rather limited amount of time to come up with an objective and so we can execute it, so we can actually do something. That was a little tricky, but so I guess I'll just open it up to team leaders and just we have a pretty small gathering here. It's just anyone comments. Team leaders, riflemen, auto riflemen, anything.
I don't really have everything.
Lane, I want to talk about our casualty because I forgot about that. It sounded like someone said we were taking blue on blue when we lost Tristan. Can anyone confirm that or deny it for that matter?
This is Eric. I'll deny it. That was enemies. They were in that little compound. I guess it was some guy with like some kind of heavier machine gun shooting back at us.
That was some very accurate fire. I don't think that was us. I think it was a little aimbody.
Yeah, it was definitely not you. It was shooting. It was way past 1-1. Well, not way past, but enough farther that you could tell the difference between it being 1-1 and not.
Yeah, we definitely
Okay, roger that.
went in two's direction.
Sure, just wanted to clear it up. I couldn't see, that's why I heard someone say that, so I figured I'd ask. Good to know.
Alright, does anybody have any criticisms for me since this is my first time platoon leading? I'm sure I made a lot of mistakes. If anybody maybe noticed them, maybe I gave some bad calls. I don't know. Feel free to speak.
I've got a
Took my
couple of points
GPS and
for
called
you.
me Nimbler, so.
Yeah, slight type. You've ascended. You were nimble, but now you're now nimbler. Pretty soon you'll be nimblest.
I like Nimblest, but not really sure about Nimbler.
Yeah, Snow.
so
we
I'd
work
say
on a
probably come Thursday we'll be securing the lighthouse area and that little forest south of the lighthouse.
I
We've
think it might.
pretty much
Sorry.
secured. It's mostly secured Camino. There's still some enemies around there we'll have to take a look at, but that's probably going to be the Thursday objective.
Yes, Satan, I got one or two things for you, but we can talk about them after. The one, I guess the biggest thing is, like, you didn't have intel on the situation because of what happened before, and that's nothing that you can do. You can do anything about that, so.
Yeah, and I was rushing a bit. We didn't really take too much time to clear and secure areas, but we also didn't have, that much time in general. I wanted to at least get us, something done so it didn't feel like a complete waste of time. Alright, see you in
Thanks for coming out, guys. Thanks very much to everyone who came out.
Yeah, thanks guys. It was fun.
Make sure to remind any of your friends that are normally here that weren't here tonight to get their asses on, so we don't get hit so badly again. Tell your friends, tell your friends, tell your
Yeah, we
peers,
need those
tell your
numbers,
coworkers.
man. Really need those numbers.
Honestly, I would suggest
The more
on
recruits we
Thursday
bring in, the
moving
more
to
team building
that
we can do.
fortification that we marked south of
Be next month so you can put numbers.
like south of Rogan. Well, hey, being outnumbered has never been a problem. Remember that time we killed like 150 guys on top of that hill with just a platoon? And we shot down like 2 helicopters and blew up like 6 APC? I remember that.
It sounds like a Upper Peach mission.
It was!
Those don't happen anymore. We don't really have a budget right now till we get some more employees. Eric is naked.
That is...
And that's okay. He's a free spirit.
I got underwear on.
Alright guys, I guess, did anybody want to talk to me on TeamSpeak or, Mumble?
If you want to go on TeamSpeak for those 2 points, sure.
Alright, yeah. Alright, if you're, good, if there's nothing else you want to talk about, you're free to DC. I will move to, TeamSpeak.